I always want to give everyone the best go, but if I can't read it without getting a headache, it's not going to be good.
A clear, clean presentation that you go through each question and you get a clean answer, and it's really precisely laid out, and some of them are very messy and you're just all over the place and you really find it hard.
If they're meant to turn this way, then don't do a submission that turns that way. Don't do tricky covers because they think that it's going to be clever or grab our attention. It actually becomes really negative because it becomes a hassle.
I want to know that it holds together because I have judged where the submissions have fallen apart. So I think it's really important to put a little bit of time in just to have it bound.
I like seeing a submission with a cover page. I think it gives me an idea of someone just giving you some thought about it, and I'm very proud of who they are.
You will get people that in their submissions will have something like 20 to 30 bullet points. You might read maybe the first 4, 5, 6, but then it starts to be this sort of repetitive, quite visually boring thing for us, or for me to read.
I've spoken to other people who put entries in and have basically said they feel it's their privacy not to have to disclose figures. And I so get that, but quite honestly, if you want to win a competition, you better put the figures in, because once again, you've lost 10 points.
The more you consider me and make it easy for me to find that information, the, I guess, more pleasurable it is for me to judge your submission.
I actually like it to be together. I don't like seeing refer to the back.
Remember that every salon can use a different computer system, so not every judge can read your report easily. If you don't know that report or that spreadsheet, it makes it difficult and we don't get the information you're trying to give us.
My preference is to see graphs. I don't need to see a whole lot of computer printouts because then that becomes quite cumbersome.
The other thing I'm quite particular about is the scanned-in images. They have to be big enough for us to be able to read.
Judge a competition and don't sort of, strike on the responsibility. If someone wants to come and stand in your salon for a day and watch what your salon does, don't charge them. Take them on a photo shoot. They're not going to get in your road. You can just put them in the corner if they're not, they are under your feet. But, take them there. There's a lot of times you're doing backstage at Fashion Week and you need a team. Think of the young kids that you know that have come up to you and thought you were wonderful when you're doing an education and said, if there's anything I can ever do. Remember them, contact them, invite them.
I'd like to see what you're doing that's a little bit different. Maybe you're volunteering to go and teach some children, disadvantaged kids at TAFE. Maybe you're, people that can't afford education. Maybe you're thinking of different things and you're initiating it yourself.
All I'd like to see is that you're doing something positive and you're growing. And the most important thing is that you're sharing, and stick to it. Believe in it, do it, and don't do anything else but that.
This is how you help our industry, giving your time to the industry so it can grow and the next generation can come up and they will do the same.